My name is Jessica Ceballos, and these are my 3 audience members. And today I'll be talking about how Radiohead was more than just a one-hit wonder. Creep made Radiohead famous, but it didn't make them legendary. Their willingness to evolve, experiment, and take risks is what turned them into one of the most respected bands in music history. Today I'll be talking about the evolution of Radiohead and how they spent years trying to escape their biggest song's Creep's shadow. This information is important because it reminds us that determination gives you the power to challenge expectations and never settle for less. I'll be talking about how each album shaped Radiohead into the band they are today. The first album that was released was called Pablo Honey in 1993, which was the beginning of Radiohead. Radiohead, which was formerly known as On a Friday, debuted their first album called Pablo Honey in 1993. According to NME News, the album fared badly in charts, but Creep became a hit. The song Creep is what made them famous, but the rest of the album was considered as standard alternative rock, which was nothing special at the time. Everyone thought Radiohead would become another one-hit wonder. They gained fame, but also got stuck in the shadow of their most popular song, Creep. Their second album was released in 1995, which was called The Bends. They released this album to prove that they were more. Instead of repeating the formula that made Creep popular, Radiohead began to focus on songs with stronger writings and more emotional depth. As said by Wax Lyrical, the pressure was on. This record became a pivotal point in their career. Radiohead was proving that they were more than just a one-hit wonder, which is why they were under immense pressure while making this album. Songs like Street Spirit Fade Out and my personal favorite, Fake Plastic Trees, established Radiohead as an enduring band rather than just another one-hit wonder, as it proved that the band had artistic experimentation. Especially in the song Fake Plastic Trees, the band moved away from aggressive guitar tracks from their debut and focused more on showcasing Thom Yorke's, who was Radiohead's singer, raw vocal vulnerability. A little fun fact about Radiohead is that their song My Iron Lung from the album The Bends was written as a response to the success they got from Creep. According to AmericanSongwriter.com, Creep was all anyone wanted to hear. They felt suffocated, and lyrics like From My Life Support, My Iron Lung is a metaphor for the song Creep for how Creep was the song keeping Radiohead alive. According to Genius, Radiohead felt as though Creep was constraining, and they felt as they were forced into playing a certain style of music, similar to an iron lung not allowing the patient to have free mobility. During the Radiohead tour, they would also never play the song Creep because Thom Yorke would get so mad when fans requested it. He would even go as far as to snap at fans for asking him to play it. Their third album was called OK Computer, which was released in 1997. It is widely considered one of the greatest rock albums ever made. The album reached number 21 on the Billboard 200 and eventually gained popularity again in 2025. As reported by Billboard, Let Down reached number 91 on the Hot 100 due to its popularity on TikTok. The album explored different themes of technology, isolation, and modern life. The most notable songs from the album are Paranoid Android, Karma Police, and No Surprises. These songs explore paranoia, stress, and suffocation of modern life. Their fourth and fifth album, which was combined together, was Kid A and Amnesiac. They wanted to reinvent themselves. Radiohead explored electronic music, jazz, classical, and experimental sounds. As said by Pitchfork.com, 2 albums that forever altered their identity. At first, many were confused, but now these albums are considered one of the most groundbreaking albums, and instead of playing it safe, they constantly evolve and reinvent themselves, which is what makes them so iconic and legendary in today. Most bands spend their entire career trying to recreate their biggest hit, while Radiohead did the opposite. After Creep, they refused to keep repeating themselves, making them constantly evolve and take risks. That willingness transformed them from a one-hit wonder into becoming one of the most influential bands in modern music. Thank you.